Okay. Looking good so far. Yep, there we go. Hello once again, everybody. I am Rip, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail after 2 weeks. Yeah, a lot of not so awesome stuff has happened lately. Between losing around 2 years of streaming content in a panic to get through because Twitch with the Twitch highlight limit. I didn't exactly have enough time to download I had time to download everything, I just kind of panicked. And then Cyclone Alfred happened. It's not been great for me. But I am back, and I do intend to see Dawntrail to the end. Will I do some of the other expansions again? Probably. I have to go from Heavensward, and then ending with Endwalker again. Which, not a terrible thing. But for the time being, let's get back into it. Because I would like to get back into streaming again. Are you ready, Valden? That's right, we're going to be dealing with the Rolja. And we're going to be saving quite a bit. Quite a bit of lives. There's quite a bit going on right now in-game. So, enough talking, let's go! Why not just snatch the regulators first and then do it?
I have no more use for you. Be gone.
Father, wait! Father! Otis, Hamachi, you have to stop him. You have to.
Again, they have their regulators. Why not just take those first?
What have you done?
Sven, can't you order them to stand down?
The King of Resolve holds military authority. I cannot overrule his commands.
If there's something you can do, then do it! Your crimes are beyond forgiveness, but your people are innocent.
Hope you don't mind if I obliterate your army.
I deceived you all, and still...
The talk can wait. When you said that you wanted to protect your people, I trust you weren't lying.
Of course not! There's nothing I wouldn't do for them!
Then let's split up and get to work.
Do what you can do.
Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Right. Let's deal with these ones first.
Welcome to the Viper Pit.
There are still those we can save. We keep moving. Freeze, too. Damn you, Zaraja.
Up to us to stop them.
You're safe now. Be at ease.
No space left. I get killed again. I take deep breaths. I'm still alive. Still alive. Thank you for coming to save us. It's a relief that our Majesty is unharmed. Are you hurt? It's only Grace. You need worry about me. Just help out those who are still out there. I see Cryle and Graha.
Looks like that does it for this area.
Look, the King's forces are on the move. There are still civilians on Trueview.
Alright then.
Well, we can't leave the wounded. Let's divide into 2 groups.
Right, so that.
Kryl, Raha, please stay here and render aid. The rest of us will go and deal with the machines.
All right.
Oh dear.
Otis, you've got to wake up.
Otis.
For the honor of the Royal Knight! Forward!
Snap out of it, Otis. Don't you recognize us?
Where's okay,
Formation!
good.
Show them a knight's valor!
Here we go again.
The machines obeying!
Second formation! Seize the glory of victory!
Something about him is familiar, but it couldn't be.
Third formation! Onward! For Alexandria!
It is him! The captain of the knights!
Really wish you didn't have to see him like this.
Don't like the looks of this. Everyone, keep your guard up. Damn it! How do we bring him to his senses?
Just keep at it.
If he still remembers me, then perhaps.
Come on.
Right. He's deactivated. It should be safe to approach.
Incoming!
Otis! No! I remember you, Otis, so please remember yourself. You're a proud knight of Alexandria, a man who lives to serve the kingdom and its subjects. Otis!
Pray, stand back, Your Majesty.
Here we go.
I am Sir Otis Bologna, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Upon mine honor, you shall harm neither my fair queen nor our citizens.
Now we're talking.
Apologies for the trouble I caused. So long in this body hole, I shall fight with you. Tis but a flesh wound.
Okay, Black Knight.
It's building up energy. Have care.
And stay on this side. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go again. Oh.
The devil's lightning to itself.
Let's split up and deal with them.
Not holding anything back, are we?
Why don't we target this?
Leave this to me. Behold, the blade work of a royal knight.
Nice.
Such tremendous lightning!
So many! This is going to be tough.
And what do we do about this? Oh, you suck. Ow.
Not good. At this rate.
Upon mine honor, we shall weather this storm! Now, lay the fiend low!
Roger. Roger that then.
Otis, you must stop! Your body can't survive this!
I cannot yield, even should it cost me my life! Queen, are you unharmed?
Jesus Christ.
Otis. Thank you, Lord Captain, for the delicious repast, for everything.
The old units do not have regulators. Their souls cannot be recovered. He is gone. The Otis who so valiantly fought for us. I'm truly grateful for your help. Would that I had the time to thank you properly.
I feel like this body should be a statue more than anything.
I'm afraid I cannot linger. There are urgent duties I must perform.
Hey, wait!
Is everyone all right?
We're fine, but Otis is...
So he's the one who was looking after Galulja.
the situation on the other levels is grim. We're currently assessing the full extent of the casualties. In the meantime, could you help us treat the wounded?
God damn it! What is Aralja trying to achieve by slaughtering his own people? That he's still bent on surpassing Papa is clear, but why this massacre? I don't understand. Right now, we can only guess at his intent, but his obsession must be strong indeed to endure after 30 years. But now isn't the time to ponder such things. People need our help. I've been thinking, by wearing regulators, the people of Alexandria have been spared the fear of death. It's because the device not only resurrects you, but also erases your memories of the departed. The very notion of dying would have become vague, if not forgotten. To be killed over and over? I can't imagine how traumatized the survivors must be. Even if they're not physically hurt, they would still need care. At a time like this, the citizens need their queen to console them. Where has she gone? I don't know. There are other districts, so perhaps she's checking on them. In any case, it's too much for her to handle alone. Countless people will be distraught, and we ought to provide them with what comfort we can. So with Kakiwa and her crew, tend to those with physical injuries. Let's seek out those whose wounds are more emotional. Understood. If you and Valzin want to concentrate on Trueview, the rest of us will see to the other areas. Sounds like a plan. Everyone, we'll meet up in the back room after. Is it? It's over? I'm still alive? Oh my goodness. No sense. What right did the king have to destroy our lives like this? Please give us back our peace. Leave us out of your damned war. The war that you started. And that your king started. Thank you. I'm alright, I think. Say, you were fighting with Queen Sveen, weren't you? The rumor's true, then. That Her Majesty isn't a living person. Her actual body is elsewhere, in the cloud or some such. And that she uses a special power to appear before us. I've always wondered why Alexandrians never questioned her true nature, but now I think I understand why. She personally fought to protect us. It's enough for me to know she's a worthy ruler, no matter what she is. Never had I been so scared in my life. I died in an accident before, but it was nothing compared to this. Killed again and again and again. It was a living nightmare. And King Zarolja was behind it, you said? Say, since he suddenly appeared, he's done nothing good for us. Thinks only of war. Ordered more soldiers to be produced. Now he's unleashed them on us. He's no king of mine. He's a murderer, and someone who needs to make him pay. Yes, I'm heading to the back room with all its obnoxious yellow wallpaper and the weird black bacteria monsters. It seems things are somewhat under control. Well, Alize and the others are still out there. Couldn't help but worry about Galulja. He hasn't uttered a word. Small wonder given his ordeal. I'm going to talk to him about everything. Right as he is, there's no use hiding it. We'll eventually find out and it hurt him more. Very well. Above all, he needs to know that he isn't alone. Hey, scale kiddo?
Are you alright, Goloja?
Lots of people are dead because of my father, aren't they?
That's...
And Otis. He's gone too, isn't he?
I'm sorry.
What do you have to be sorry for?
My father is a bad man. That's why you're going to kill him, aren't you?
Oh, sweetheart. Look.
Forget it. I don't care anymore.
Hmm.
Listen to me, Goloja. You're right. We're going to confront your father. He invaded Tulihyolal and hurt my people. As vow of resolve, it's my duty to bring him to justice.
Don't you think of him as family anymore?
After the attack, I was filled with rage. I told myself over and over that he's no brother of mine. But it isn't so simple. No matter what I feel or say, all those years I spent striving to live up to his example, they won't just disappear. What's more, it's because we're family that we have to correct each other when someone goes astray. That's why I must confront my brother, like your grandfather did, even though it cost him his life.
But Otis is gone now. If my father was gone too, then I'd have no one.
What are you saying, Gulja? Take a look around.
You have you still have your aunt and uncle, though.
You have us, Goloja. All of us. We'll be with you, through thick and thin. You're not alone. You'll never be alone again.
You should get some rest, Fallujah. You've been through a lot. I do feel a bit sleepy. There's room in the back. There's a room in the back you can use. Would you take a little job there? I will. Thank you. Things I would say to Zerolja as a mother. But I'd better not get started. Instead, let me thank you. We couldn't have gotten through this without you and yours. Until the others return, you ought to take what rest you can as well. It isn't over yet, after all. You could have prepared for otherwise feel free bathroom. Are you alright? Fuzzy image, you say? Is it still happening? No. It was for a moment. Well, it's an old worn thing. There's bound to be a few hitches. It's nothing to worry about, though. Ain't nothing to worry about, though. We'll have a meeting to discuss our next move in a little while, so until then... Why not come in person, then? Enough rest, have you? Let's round up everyone. During your confrontation with him, Zerolja bade Woklama come to the tower's summit. Problem is, the elevators have been locked down due to a state of emergency. We've been working to lift the access restrictions, but frankly, it's not looking promising. Are there any other ways we can get to Zerolja? We believe so. As you know, Solution 9 occupies Everkeep's 9th level. The summit, meanwhile, is the 12th. The map appears to cut off. While the King and Queen's residence is believed to be located there, the details are highly classified, hence the lack of map data. We do, however, have reliable intelligence concerning everything up to the 11th level. What is this place? That is Origenics, the facility where souls are separated and refined for use. The process begins at the base with the extraction of souls from regulators and fiends. Those souls are then transported up to the etheric separator, where they are cleansed of memories. Finally, they are packed within soul cells for distribution. 12 for Fend. Created the process by which souls are broken down in the ethereal sea. An affront to nature, I know, but ethical discussions must wait. The salvation point is that the facility extends vertically from the 1st to the 11th level. Now, Zerolja intends to strengthen himself with people's souls, as we strongly suspect. Then the facility will be operating to process and transport those souls directly to him, on the 12th level. So in order to reach Zerolja, we make our way through Origenic. Precisely. As the facility sustains the Alexandrian way of life, security will be extremely tight. But if you are willing to brave the route, we'll back you up as best we can. What say you? Let's rock. Goes without saying that we're going. I never had any doubt. I'm coming too. You'll need guidance on site, and this body makes me best suited. Hold it. Before you set off, I have to ask. All this time, you've known that Sphene isn't endless, haven't you? Yes, we have. Why didn't you tell us? Honestly, it didn't seem relevant to the matters at hand. More complicated to explain than it was worth. And a distraction from our efforts to deal with Zeralja. Speaking of which, we should get moving. Those who are sailing forth, we gather in the front of the tower. We can count on you to provide support from here, yes? Of course. Erinville? I need to talk to you about... Never mind. It can wait. Lest you wonder, I have no objections to remaining here. Someone needs to keep those in Tuiolo informed. Best of luck to you. He knows. All present and accounted for? Excellent! We're made for the summit in one push. This will be a grueling climb, so see to it you spare no preparation. The entrance to Orogenics is located on the back of Everkeep. We reach it by water. Come, we head to the pier at the Drift Downs. I stole one of their bikes. I will now explain how this mission will unfold. Organics takes delivery at specific times. It is at one such time that we will enter the facility, aboard the hopper cargo. Calusa here will pilot the vehicle, so you need only sit tight until we arrive at the entrance. Our friends in the back rooms will create a diversion so we can steal inside. After which we make our way to the summit, striking down any foes that bar our path. Easy, yes? Easy to say, perhaps, but we'll manage one way or another. We will. In anticipation of the unexpected, we should maintain contact with the support crew and adapt as necessary. Indeed, I shall use the communicator I borrowed from Shale to keep them informed at all times. See, everyone has a grasp of the details. Good. We set off very soon, so be ready. Party of NPCs. Yeah, this looks good. Sorry, Alize. I know how limit break happy you are. Let's rip and tear.
Allow me.
There we are. just so much just speed. Oh boy. Oh boy. One crate contains that many regulators. And in just this room alone, that's a lot of dead people. I mean, I could look at the information terminals, but I don't feel like it right now. just keep going. Sorry if I haven't been really much for talking. Okay, still got quite a bit to sell. Weirdly attractive? Continue the murder pinwheel. Oh, screw it. Why not? And dusted. Up to Daisy. The timing of that. Giant enemy tortoise. Oh, come on. You have to... No, no, no. There we go. Innovations excess. Ambrose, the undeparted. Come on. Oh, whoops. Uh-oh. No, 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 no! Okay. Still good. Alright, time to die. There we are.
It's not opening.
Shale, can you see to the lock?
Just a moment.
Ever reliable.
Follow the passage inside and you'll come to an elevator. It'll take you to the 11th level.
Right. Let's keep moving.
The 11th level. Just below the summit.
Look! Soul cells. This is where they're kept.
What? Then these are all...
Indeed. Many died in the attack. Their souls would have been processed and transported here for storage. Or so I had expected.
A soul cell is supposed to light up green when loaded, isn't it? Yet the light is out on most of these.
Hmm.
He's already used them up. That's why he cut down one of his own. For the regulator. Who's there?
Oh, for no. Asinian, you stole her.
Alphino, and Y'shtola and Astinian too.
Glad you all can make it.
Lest you wonder, all is well in Taral. The enemy has withdrawn, freeing us up to come and lend you a hand.
Hell, about damn time.
Gave us a briefing. No rest for the righteous as usual, eh?
The idea of empowering oneself with souls is rather reminiscent of void-sent practices. I should be keen to learn more about the process, after more pressing matters have been resolved.
I believe I speak for everyone when I say I'm glad you're here. As you'll have heard, the Alexandrians have suffered heavy casualties. We must stop Zoralja before it gets any worse.
With comrades of such with comrades of such caliber, we have nothing to fear.
I thank you for coming with me this far, my friends.
Full team.
And I ask you to lend me your strength one last time. Together, let us defeat Zoralja and safeguard the future of Tulihiola.
And here is where I must excuse myself. Come back in one piece. You hear me?
We will. Every one of us.
Let's rock. We're only missing Thancred and Oriange. And we'd have a full party. A full party of science, rather. All around us, it's a full team in its own right. That's a void gate. That's a full-on void gate.
What in the world is that?
It couldn't be a void gate.
It's enormous.
Aye. It dwarfs even the one Zeromus opened.
That is no void gate. It doesn't lead to the 13th.
Then
Yes, in all likelihood, it's a portal to yet another reflection.
By the 12. To think that realities being fused together was only the beginning.
The speculation must wait. He's here.
Looking a bit more purple than usual.
There is a limit to how much ether a living being can harbor while retaining its physical form. Zoralja has far exceeded that limit. With the souls he has absorbed, he has attained power to rival even a king among Voidsent, but at a terrible cost.
12 have mercy.
Brother!
You can barely stand.
How it vexes when you call me brother. Brother, blood heir, resilient son. Who am I? What is my path? Why was I born?
I am Wuklamat, vow of resolve of Tulihyolor. And you are Zorolja, king of resolve of Alexandria. For the last time, we fight. For duty. For blood. For everything.
Yes, we fight. Hold nothing back. This multitude of souls I shall burn to the last mote. I will kill you and prove the miracle. I will prove that I am Father's true successor.
Oh boy, here we go. Alright, crew. Time to kick some ass. King of Resolve, Zorolja. Man, I am so used to the extreme version of this.
Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel. Let the victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen. I need more power. More! I need more!
This
What visions are these? Out of my way! Is this my weakness given shape? Down with you!
Oh, he's getting angrier. Okay, you're asking for it. Ah!
I am the worthy king. There is no miracle. This is my path. I trust only in myself.
Hi, Demogorgon.
It's mine, the ultimate power.
I like how he looks like a two-headed, a two-head, but he's missing a head. There is no reason, only results.
Power is proof of my authority.
Oh boy.
Hold still.
Get in.
Creation yields to my command.
Oh, here we go.
Resonates within reality. Hold still. Mine is the path.
Oh boy, this one. There, that one's going there. Over here.
Take that! Hold still!
Fly, my blades.
Are you all right?
Over here.
All is mine to make and unmake. Blade.
Go. God, I am so used to extreme. Oh boy, where do I go? Over here? Here, then here.
No mercy.
Alright, time for you to eat shit. Okay. Guys, can I get a bit close to me? There we are. Like a demogorgon.
Brother.
So, it is to be defeat.
Father, is that you? Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy. Nothing. And so, I had nothing to leave you.
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
You ask a lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn. I walked the path of ruin. Unable to surpass father. Or Ramachi.
The one time he called her that.
So much for the resilient son, the miracle.
You think Papa left you nothing? You God's damned fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Kululcha.
It's not over.
Ah, right. The other antagonist.
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore. Sveen? Why are you here?
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all
for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people. And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
I fear that can never be.
What do you mean?
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zeralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
War remains.
Hear me, Sveen. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead. I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die.
Why do you need souls to do that?
You understand, don't you? No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkiwas is a hollow existence. That she can simply be allowed to fade away.
There are better ways of doing that.
Your Majesty.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sveen of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
Seven hells.
What is it?
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires, desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle. That key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion, and unraveling its mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it. Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
And do what with it?
For hundreds of years I tried, but it was all to no avail. My benevolence did naught to protect my realm. But I can still take up arms and fight. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
Oh, gee. It's closing?
Wait. Oh, Sphene.
That woman, Sphene, was it? In all likelihood, her true form lies in the reflection yonder. I want to go after her now. FFXIV might know something, but her vessel ceased to function when the portal closed. Let's examine it. With luck, it will yield some much-needed clues. No signs of life. Kakiwa said she operates her vessel from afar. Would something have befallen her? The words of Sphene spoken to your mother, did they mean anything to you? Those who came from my village, none of them remembered her. It's the same as when we witnessed... It's the same as what we witnessed happen to those who knew Namika. Then, FFXIV is... You noticed something, didn't you? Whatever it is, please tell me. While Sphene projected herself onto machines, FFXIV controlled hers remotely. But to me, they appeared identical in their existence. Both were inorganic objects suffused with faint amounts of ether. When that ether faded, they became lifeless husks. And as we all saw, this happened to both the moment the portal closed. So Kakiwa was operating her vessel from the reflection beyond? But if none of her friends and acquaintances remember her, then... Kakiwa is an endless too. The endless. Those who are recreated from memories of the departed. All this time, my mother was dead. She fooled us all. Speen, for one, does not seem to think of them in that way. No, she loves them like she does all her citizens. And she'll do anything to protect them. Such as plundering ether from the source. Alas, Zoralja had his own agenda and spoiled the plan. But now that she possesses the key, she could target other reflections without our interference. Reflections whose people have no idea what she is willing to do. And the people of the source are not the only ones in danger. We must stop her. We have to go where Sphene is gone. I want to talk to her again. And perhaps we'll find Kafkiwa as well. When the gate closed, we need to find an alternate means of passage. We'll look into it. Thank you. Let us begin by investigating this place. There may be clues relating to what lies beyond. Let me help. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Anything at all. Of course, my friend. Your knowledge and expertise would be most welcome. I expect the investigation will take time. Perhaps you'd like to head back below with Gululja and get some rest. That's not a bad idea. We do need to share these developments with those in the back room as well. Come on, Gululja. You too, Valzen. You've more than done your part for now, so leave this to us. Okay. So much has happened and so quickly. I'm still catching up mentally. But where it concerns Zaralja, I have no regrets. I made my choice and did what I had to do. I only wish I could have stopped Sphene too. Stopped her from walking her misguided path. I could definitely use some rest. Really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to Kakiwa. The others are trying to learn what they can. Oh, Kakiwa. We'd known that such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye. You knew then. She was already gone. We did. We all did. Kakiwa forbade us from saying anything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Arendelle. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are the people faring? Have they forgotten Zaralja already? No, they still remember him. I wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of developments. They'll be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated, but at the same time, like to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Geode is making contact with various government bodies. It'll probably be best to keep it all under wraps for a time. Agreed. Once we've resolved matters, explain everything to the people. I'll consider it my duty. As to Sunrolja's mechanical army, what's become of them now that he's gone? Ah, yes, about that. They're his now. At the time we suspect that Sunrolja passed, the king's authority appears to have been transferred to Gululja. Do you mean to say Gululja is the new king? While a coronation is required to make it official, the moment the system recognizes him as his father's successor. But I don't want this. I don't want to be king. It is not a decision you have to make right away. But given that the authority comes with the command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think on it together later, but for now, I want you to hold on to it. What your father has left you. If you say so. Are you alright, Lavity? Good question. Huh. Ugh. What is this? I can't, Despite everything that's happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how to feel towards him. What's wrong with me? It's perfectly normal. You think so? I'll take your word for it. For now, we have things under control. Why not return to Tuliolol and rest up while the others handle the investigation? You know, I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home and catch up with Kaona. Hey, why don't the two of you come too? But won't everyone hate me? Of course not. They may be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Kaona as new family. Really? Really? That is, if you're fine with it. I am. Then let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Kaona. Please tell me it just takes me there. God damn it. Alright. Time to play cheapskate. Oh, cheapskate. You know what I mean. I'm not teleporting there this time. I'm gonna fly there. Yeah, back to what I said at the beginning of the stream, yeah. Still upset about 2 years worth of streams going down the drain. Lost Nier Automata, I lost Hat Time, I lost Heavensward through Endwalker. So much gone. I'm okay now, I'm just upset that it had to happen like that. But you can always start anew. And now I'm the secret of YouTube. What I have saved is what I have of Dawntrail so far, A Realm Reborn, and Ender Lily's Quietus of the Night. I at least have those. And hey, this gives me an excuse to go through Nier Automata again. And start anew with Nier Replicant. I also have some new games I want to stream as well. There's so much I want to do. And hey, there's also a new patch coming out. Coming later this month. All the more reason for me to get through Dawntrail as soon as I can. That said, there is going to be more on my plate soon. And I just need to find the right motivation to get back into this. It's not going to be easy for someone like me, but I want to try. I want to get better at this. There's quite a bit for me to do, both in terms of streaming and in real life. Such a Donkey Kong theme.
You are returned!
Damn right I am.
Wait there! I'm coming down!
It's like you're ahead of them.
Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome?
Oh boy. We need some chairs for this. One big thing is that you're an uncle now.
So my brother is gone. Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
Again.
Hey, Connor!
Lamachi, is this boy perhaps...
This is Zorolja's son, Gululja.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then... Gululja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Gululja.
Start calling him Uncle Kona then.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Yep.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle.
I'm gonna get used to that quite a bit.
But simply Kona will do.
No, keep calling him Uncle. It'll be funny.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Gululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Gululja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Grahatia has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
This can double as an excuse to give Gululja a tour. Okay, just need to go down. Prepare for fall damage. Oh no, it's just right there. It was indeed Zorolja's realm inside the dome. A realm he ruled jointly with Sphene, the King of Resolve and she the Queen of Reason. Just like you and me here. Their people live very different lives compared to ours. Like us, they live them to the fullest. And Sphene is a big part of that. He's considered an approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. You and her must have gotten along well. We did, but out of love of her people, she's chosen the wrong path. They're good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us into their homes and treated us with kindness and respect. But Zorolja slaughtered them. Slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own ends. My God, tell me how this came to pass. I think I heard on a glamour thing of like either rogue stuff or viper stuff. But you've got to wield a knife and fork as your weapons. I need to actually see that in this game. When his attack on Tuliolo failed, the Ralja sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such an atrocity? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his dominion, but that was just a means to achieve his true desire. My grandfather was a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, that he wasn't just a great person's son. I dare say you are right. As a resilient son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectation. That weight was clearly greater than any of us ever had imagined. That's probably why he was who he is, and why he didn't want me. That's all. If only we had tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving. The Rolja had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with Valzen's help that we managed to defeat him. Now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all, to Gululja. I promised, didn't I? I want us to become family. And it isn't only out of obligation. I've gotten to know you, I've come to really like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but for family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other. Isn't that right? You too, Valzen. After everything we've been through, we're as good as family. What? What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the barracks. I'm glad I could hear what happened in the dome. But I'm sorry that you had to bear such a heavy burden, Lamity. Don't be. As Val resolved, it was something I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept Guliolao safe. Asking you to rule with me was definitely one of my better ideas. It was because we all fought as one that we could repel the invaders. Then, only with the aid of Ritra and his kitten. Thanks to Alphino and Asinian interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Ratatan. And when dragons appeared in our skies, I felt that was it. The Tulialo you had envisioned. We owe our new allies a great debt, and I hope that we can repay them one day. Indeed. Once I've dealt with matters, we should go and thank them in person. Belzen told me as much, but you still have work to do, yes? Yes, I need to find Sveen. She harmed her people so that her own might live. I was raging at her deeds. But as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Guliala is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what becomes of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to conflict in the old days. I want to have the Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness. And the only way to do that is to stop Sveen from walking her path. Very well, Lamati. Just promise me you will take care. I promise, Gaona. Well, I had anticipated this. I still can't help but worry. I'm sorry that I have to go away again so soon. Even setting Sphene aside, some of our own people may be among the endless. Can't just sit around and leave everything to the others. Understand. We have matters here well in hand, so do what you must. Falzon, for all you've done for us, for our nation and our family. Here I can never express sufficient gratitude. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. Well, it was good to catch Gaona up, but we'll talk to the soul. Hmm? Who might this be from? Hello? That's right, Falzon is with me. Is that so? In that case, let's meet at Sunperch. See you soon! Ishtola's heading back. Dare say she's found a way to pursue Sphene. If you all wanted to go ahead to Sunperch, I'll pay our soldiers a quick call. Ooh! Shale, Thancred, and Orionje. You've also came. Apologies for the wait. We're all here, and that means... I believe we found a way to travel to the Reflection to where Sphene has retreated. I was busy providing aid in Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. Could you start from the beginning, Y'shtola? Per Sphene's own words, the gate atop Everkeep was opened and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion. And it was the artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it. According to Kettenram, the key was brought with me to the source 20 years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until its theft by Zoralja, who used it in Yasulani to fuse a portion of our world with this reflection. Following Zoralja's demise, Sphene claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did that gate lead to? In searching the answer, we took another look at Origenics and made a startling discovery. As you all know, there should have been one more level at the summit of Everkeep. The 12th level, the King of Resolve's royal abode. Right, but when you actually went there, you saw it didn't exist. Curious, we analyzed Origenics' logs to see where the memories of the departed were sent, and where it should be, but through the gate to the missing 12th level. That level alone must have lain outside the fused region, and so was left behind. Then it means... the reflection to which Sphene has fled to its own. Indeed. I'm sorry, what did I say? Damn it! To Sphene's homeworld. When she has returned there, join the memories of her departed citizens. Has the key with her. Since the key lies with her on the other side, we haven't the means to reopen the gate. Forgive me, but I thought we already knew she had gone home, or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is how do we pursue Scene if the gate here is closed? We use another gate, and it just so happens we know where one is. The Sky Deep Cenote. Aye. All evidence suggests that the gates there leads to the world whence the Alexandrians and I came. But assuming that's true, how can we open it? That is what we shall find out, using the code in this earring. As you recall, Krau's earring is in fact a data storage device. An analysis of it yielded a code, used to control a contraption, and a very large one at that. Given the circumstances of Krau's arrival in the source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess. We are quite hopeful that it will work. To make such progress in so short a time, you really are amazing. We couldn't have done it alone. The credit must go to the members of Oblivion for acquiring the information we needed, Shell especially. Right then, it seems the plan is set for the Sky Deep Cenote. Begging your pardon, Thousand, but might I have a moment setting forth? Oh, you're already going to give him the thing? Yes, I had thought to save it for later, but in light of these developments, I feel now is the time. As Namichi says, I have something for you. Please, come with me to Bayside Betty. This is where you get the special armor. Special class specific armor, rather. Uliola is safe in no small part due to your valor. As a token of our appreciation, I commissioned special equipment for you. While it is inadequate as an expression of gratitude, it will serve you well in your coming mission. It apparently incorporates foreign technology. Leave it to Kauna to request such a thing, eh? He Wazunte yonder has equipment in his keeping. Just say the word, and he will bring it out. And I think this is a good place that I need to call the stream, actually. OBS, there we go. Thank you all for tuning in. No, not that. Those who decided to drop on by. I hope I can get back into the swing of this. Just for any more updates on this, you can follow me on Blue Sky at the Rippington. Oh, just Rippington, rather. You know what I mean. I'm on Blue Sky. You can find me there. And yeah. For now and as always, until next time, folks. See you later. And stay safe out there.